Now to a showdown in Texas. Republicans there are vowing to arrest Democrats who fled the state to shut down a vote. At issue, a vote on a newly drawn congressional map backed by President Donald Trump that could give the GOP 5 more seats in Congress. Here's Erica Brown.
Members, a quorum is not present.
The Republican-controlled Texas House of Representatives was unable to vote Monday on a newly redrawn congressional map that would favor Republicans after dozens of state Democratic lawmakers fled Texas, including some to Illinois and New York.
This is about representation, about fairness, and about the integrity of our elections.
In response, the Texas House passed a motion to compel the absent lawmakers to return or face arrest.
Leaving the state does not stop this House from doing its work. It only delays it.
Texas Republicans hold 25 of the state's 38 seats in the U.S. House of Representatives, but the new map would give the GOP an advantage in at least 5 more seats. President Trump pushed for the changes in Texas to avoid Republicans losing control of the House in the midterms, as they did in 2018. Texas Governor Abbott says the new map addresses constitutional concerns raised by the Justice Department. Now, a number of Democratic governors in blue states are threatening to retaliate.
They're leaving us no choice. We must do the same. There's a phrase, you have to fight fire with fire.
But they could face legal challenges. Texas is one of the few states that allows its state legislature to draw congressional maps and allows mid-decade redistricting. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
Could something similar happen in Minnesota? We asked the governor's office, which told us with a divided state legislature, we don't anticipate any changes to our legislative districts.